Welcome to Bay Cliff Fantasy Football. Hope you're all doing well. Hope things are going well. You're settling into your jobs. I wanted to create this video because I felt like it would be a lot easier for me to talk about Bay Cliff Fantasy Football and some of the rules, logistics, and things like that. Um, Instead of writing it in a long email. So I wanted to just give you guys, first of all, welcome to Bay Cliff Fantasy Football. It's going to be an awesome year. We have 14 teams this year, which is going to be really exciting. We have 7 returning teams, and then we have 7 new teams. So thank you and welcome to all the new teams that are participating in this year's league. So a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about was um, first of all, for all the new players that are participating to play, make sure to change your team names. Basically, right now I literally took your email and removed the previous owners of a particular team and just added your email to that team. So your team name is not obviously not who you are. So just change it to whatever you want the team name to be before draft day. I also wanted to talk to you guys about our new trophy. This is the fantasy football trophy for this year. So if you win the league, you will get this trophy, and along with this will be engraved with your name, your team name, and the year you won this trophy. So there's something to play for. Here, one more time to show it. So a couple of quick things. I set up the draft day to be on September 1st, Sunday, September 1st at 7 p.m. If for any reason that doesn't work, please let me know and I'm happy to change it. Because there are 14 teams, there's 14 rounds. Each team will get a chance to pick in each round. The draft is set up as what we call a snake draft. So basically that means that there's a predetermined draft order, which I've already determined based on a random. I put your names into a randomizer, and it randomized it for me. So then this way, that was your draft order, and that's your position ranking. So basically, what that means is like on draft day, your first round is going to go exactly with the way it's predetermined, and then the second round, it's going to be the last person who picked in the first round is going to get a chance to pick first in the second round, and then it'll go backwards. And then third round will be vice versa. So your predetermined draft order is you can find it in ESPN Fantasy website as well as on your phone ESPN if you have the ESPN Fantasy Football app. But in addition to that, I've also sent you an email, so you will be able to see it in your email so that you can start researching or preparing for fantasy football over the course of the coming week. I also just wanted to wait till the last week, particularly because I wanted to account for any sort of injuries that may occur during preseason, so that we didn't get stuck with injured players even before we started. So your draft day is set, your draft order is set, which you can find in the email. The couple of quick things that I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of was first, please make sure to download if possible, please make sure to download the ESPN Fantasy Football app. It's going to make your life a lot easier so that this way you can keep up with how things are going with your team. You can keep up with any injuries. If the player is not playing that day, you'll get a notification through your phone telling you to put in another player. The big thing you want to keep in mind is that when participating in fantasy football, please make sure to start every player that is possible to be started, even if they are not doing well for you. So don't put yourself in a position where you're going to end up, if you forget to check your lineup or something like that, where you end up not starting somebody and getting 0 points for it. So make sure that you check your lineups on every week to make sure you have the right players who are going to play. Any player who can give you points should be in your lineup. So keep in mind that I'll give you guys more tips and quick advices after our draft day. What else? Other than that, your commitment to this is just whatever you want to put in. It's just how badly do you want to win. It could be as little as 10 minutes a day to as many 10 hours a week. Whatever you want to put into this is whatever you want to give. The only thing that I can tell you is that if you don't know anything about fantasy football, auto draft is definitely an option. I know you heard Miss Kim talk about auto draft while at camp. That's what Miss Kim did, and that's what many of the coaches did last year, which is definitely an option. It basically means that the computer picks the best player available at the particular at your spot. So you can have the computer pick it for you, or you can pick if you know who you're going to pick and everything along those lines. Other than that, scoring and things like that is just basically, I'll go more into detail in another video, like I said, after our draft. But if for any reason you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that, please do let me know. You will probably receive a lot more emails from me, but I'll try to keep it short and sweet. And that's why I figured I'd do this video, which will be uploaded onto the ESPN Fantasy Football site. This way you have access to watching it through there, because I can't send it through to email. Other than that, I hope you all have a good week and hope you're enjoying a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys for draft day. All right, bye.